Alright, pop. Welcome to Snacks with Kat Movie Night Edition. Tonight we have a romantic fire going just for me and my little snackies. I have a variety here, a mix of something savory and then a few sweet options. I picked this up at a Japanese grocery store. I'm not sure if it's a chain just in Southern California, but I can definitely check it out and leave it in the info box. It's called Tokyo Central, and I was actually on the hunt for sake Kit Kats as per one of the requests I got in my last video, but they actually didn't even have Kit Kats, which I was surprised, but the employee mentioned that these were comparable to Kit Kats, and I decided to give it a shot because I've never seen them and I was curious. I did a little online research before reviewing them just because nothing on the label is in English. So I looked it up based on their website. It's called Tyrol Choco Company, and you can actually get them on Amazon, but they're definitely a lot cheaper if you can go to an Asian grocery store, or in my case, a Japanese Hawaiian grocery store at Tokyo Central. And based on the translation and then the pictures I found online, this flavor is roasted soybean mochi chocolate. I'm guessing based on the picture, it's basically a chocolate square, but the filling inside is mochi instead of a wafer like Kit Kat. I realized it's probably not completely comparable. These little bags come with individually wrapped squares, and there are about 6 or 7 in here. As per most Japanese candies, the packaging is pretty cute, has a little print of mochi and then a little ghost. I don't know if that's their mascot. It's a caramel color. So I'm just gonna bite into it and let y'all know how the filling is. Definitely a really chewy filling. Almost like a harder Lifesaver jelly consistency. Kind of different for being inside a chocolate square. I've never had anything like it. And it's not even a really chocolate flavor to me. As you can tell by the color, it's more like a caramel flavor, but not super rich. It's different. I've never had anything like it, but definitely not what I expected. Oh god. I don't have a fire extinguisher. And I'd also say the outer layer, it doesn't melt in your mouth quite as much as I would say American chocolates or American candies. So it definitely has a more lingering consistency. This is the mochi matcha flavor, and they call it choco. I'm not sure if it's actually chocolate or if the outer layer is matcha flavor. And again, this one, it comes with 7 individually wrapped squares. So if you're a matcha fan, the flavor is a moderate level of matcha. It's not super strong, but it's definitely noticeable. And again, the inside is gelatinous and chewy, so it doesn't melt in your mouth really easily. It's not as sweet as the other flavor either, the roasted soy flavor. I personally wouldn't buy them again, but if you're interested in trying something new in texture or flavor, then go ahead and give it a go. They weren't very expensive. I think each of them were about $2, but they're not comparable to Kit Kat, so just a heads up. Next up on this romantic night with me and my snacks, I have cookies. The brand is Balsin. These are the Hit crackers. They are made in Poland, And based on the ingredients, I'm expecting a more hazelnut flavor. So they look pretty straightforward and you can't go wrong with anything with hazelnut. I personally love Nutella and will eat it with anything. I think Cost Plus World Market, they have them, but a lot of the international aisles in the regular chain grocery stores like Ralph's, if you're in SoCal, I've seen this brand before. When you open it, this is what you see. The nice logo on the top of the cookie. Pretty good amount, enough for me, myself, and I, and my cat. Nice crunch. Kind of like a rich cracker consistency. The inside is not very strong with the hazelnut flavor. It's more like a normal chocolate flavor. It is quite crumbly, so you probably don't want to eat it in 5 bites. I'm just gonna stuff it in my mouth. Just to give you something to compare to, the outside is probably crispier than an Oreo, and then the inside is not as soft or dense as an Oreo filling. So would I include this in my next romantic movie night with me and my snacks? Probably not, but if you're looking for a delightfully crispy cookie, go ahead and give it a try. Touchdown! Oh, it's almost like eating popcorn. Okay, so first impression, it's a strong coriander flavor. I do typically like coriander and cilantro and a lot of the green herbs you find in Southeast Asian noodle dishes. So I saw this, I found it at Tokyo Central. This is made by Aloha Popcorn. It doesn't smell the way it tastes. Like when you smell it, it doesn't have the same scent as the coriander flavor, but you definitely get more of the herb taste on your tongue. Texture is just like popcorn, nothing complicated. When you look at it, it's not a ton of herb powder on it. It's just kind of speckled here and there. Ingredients include vegetable fats and oils, salt, dried vegetables, in parentheses cilantro, glucose, fish sauce powder, and the usual sugar, protein, rice oil, and sodium glutamate. Your fingers don't get as greasy as it would with, say, hot Cheetos, and the seasoning isn't super thick, so you can easily wipe out a napkin or flick it off, or you won't really be bothered by the residue. Would I include it in my next movie night? Probably not. No more snack nights with the fire. But if you're curious about a more unique flavor that's not typically found in theaters or even American grocery stores, go ahead and give it a shot. Thanks for tuning in with Snacks with Kat. Please like and subscribe. And as usual, if you want me to try any snack in particular, let me know in the comments below. And remember, if anyone asks, it's just a snack.